AI video is one of the fastest advancing things within this industry. So that is why it's very important for you to be on top of the trends and find the best platforms and softwares to use. If you don't, then you're easily going to get beaten by competitors and lose within your own game. So today, we're going to be going over a few things on how to get better software and how to get full AI videos, not safe for work and safe for work, so that you can stay on top of your competition and take over the space, boosting your AI model. So let's get into it. Getting into it, we want to be starting off with Kling. That's K-L-I-N-G. This is an image to video platform and has helped thousands of people go viral over the last few months with their AI influencers, therefore reflecting in thousands of dollars also coming into their AI influencers accounts. So what is Kling? Kling is an image to video generation software. This is where you insert an image, type in a very basic prompt, and obviously just press enter. This is then going to create a video based on the prompts and the image that you've put in. For example, if I was to stand here in an image and then put a prompt saying jump on the sofa with a static frame and a few other little things that you want to put in the bottom there. Then once I press enter, I'm going to be up on the sofa dancing around, even though I've never actually done that in my life. So this is why AI is very powerful, because AI influencers or AI models, they can't actually move around and jump on sofas and film it. So using an image to video generator is going to be very useful to be able to get any sort of movement from these AI models. This is currently the best platform out there to create AI videos. However, as I mentioned in the intro, this is the fastest growing industry, and specifically AI videos is the fastest growing topic within this industry. So soon we will be seeing a lot of changes within the AI space. So there isn't any current competitors. However, the one that I mentioned at the end is going to blow your mind. So make sure you stay to watch that one. Anyways, the next one would be deep faking content. Now this isn't the same as Kling. This is very different in fact. This is where you would have a full human-based video and you'll be changing the voice and often the face as well. So the reason deepfaking is so powerful is because if your AI influencer wants to do some long form or more creative kind of movement, you may require a real person to be able to do that and then obviously change the identity of that person. This is a very easy concept. You would normally simply take it into a software. There's many out there. Software, and then change the identity of the face by just simply uploading the new identity and uploading the video that you want to be changing. Press enter and the software will do it all for you. Very, very simple, but gets you a great result and also means that you've got long form content for your AI influencer, which is obviously very, very good. A few things that I would be aware of whilst doing this is that you want to have the owner's permission. The original source of content, you will need their permission to be able to use this on other social media platforms, otherwise you can get in trouble. So make sure you have that permission and proof of their permission, not just verbal. Have it on a piece of paper. After changing the identity and doing the deepfake, you'll have a new AI video of your AI influencer, which you can then use in your own way. This is going to help you massively in getting the more complicated content. So that is probably the second thing that I would mention when it comes to AI videos. The next thing that I would mention is another method of creating full AI videos. However, it's based off a real video. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because I have done a video previously, if you did want to watch that, on how to turn myself from how I'm looking now into an actual real influencer that can move around and mimic my movements. So the platform we would normally use is Runway. Now you would have a very basic image of an AI model from the initial frame of the video. You would merge that with the video into a software on Runway, click generate, and it's simply going to turn how I'm looking now into a full AI model, which can also communicate to the camera. This tech is pretty new and pretty advanced, but is very quickly growing. So if you are looking to get into that AI influencer space or AI video space, then this is obviously a very good opportunity for you. Now, the last one that I'm going to go over is actually a very new concept and can be found on many different platforms, but it's very hard to find and it is still in the development phases. However, by the time this video comes out, I'm sure AI would have leveled up again already and you'll be able to use this software. So what is this software? This is an image to video generator, very similar to Kling, like we've mentioned at the start. However, it makes not safe for work content as well. This is obviously extremely important for a lot of those who are in the AI OFM space, because it means that you can now get content for your customers, not just for your fans on Instagram. This isn't a specific platform, but a type of generation. It is WAN 2.1, so WAN 2.1. This form of image to video generation can allow not safe for work. The one problem is that it's slightly unstable at the moment, so the face does mutate a little bit every now and then when you do generate content. So I would be fully aware of that and then try and use some deep fakes, like I mentioned at the start, to be able to correct these image and videos. There's a few platforms you can find this generation. You can do it on Comfy, so you don't need to have to pay anything. You can run it locally and get a pretty good result. It's also fairly quick at generating. However, if you didn't know how to use Comfy or have the workflow to be able to do this, you can do it on other platforms. I think TensorArt does one as well that may potentially. However, you can do it on other platforms online and be able to get a very similar result. This is simply going to allow you to level up your AI OFM game and get so much more in return from your customers just by these basic prompt to image generations. And this is truly going to be changing the space. If you follow all of these types of generation, you're going to be able to create a very good AI model. And if you follow my advice today, you're going to be able to stay on top of all your competitors and be able to succeed, making the most amount of money and getting the highest return on your investments. If you've enjoyed this video and learned something, please leave a like and subscribe, because we do make very valuable content and very educational content on this platform that's going to be able to help you out a lot. If you want some more advanced educational content, then down below there obviously going to be a link for a small course there and also a community, so you can stay up to date and you can follow these trends very effectively rather than trying to get on Google every 30 seconds looking for the new update. If you're in a community, you're in a course, then you're simply just going to get provided these new updates and you're going to be able to go explore them yourself, so you don't have to wait for a YouTube video to be released. But once again, if you like the video, leave a like, bang a little subscription, and we'll see you in the next educational video.